afternoon, I'm Shawnee Yao, and this is One News Now. Malacanang wants local government units to crack down on the alleged unauthorized selling of COVID-19 vaccines. Maricel Halili joins us live from Mandaluyong to talk to us more about that. Mase, hi, we understand that no COVID-19 vaccine is commercially available at the moment. We've been reiterating that. But how exactly does the palace want the LGUs to address this illegal selling?
That's right, Sean. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque asked the local government executives to draft an ordinance or to pass an ordinance to make sure that there is a clear legal basis for those who are involved in selling vaccines to be filed charges. Like what you've said earlier, nowadays our vaccines have only acquired emergency use authorization from the Food and Drug Administration. It means that nobody can sell the vaccines. All vaccines here in the country are either donated or procured by the government.
What then was the palace's reaction to the latest SWS survey showing 6 out of 10 Filipinos preferring COVID vaccines made by the United States?
They are not surprised at all. Secretary Roque said that, it is part of the mindset of the Filipinos that we actually prefer Western brands, which started way back when we were colonized by the Americans. But then they reiterated that the brands of the vaccine should not matter at all. Secretary Roque said that all vaccines has underwent scrutiny from the Food and Drug Administration, so all these vaccines are safe and effective.
All right, in relation to that, did Secretary Roque clarify what will happen from the point of someone rejecting a vaccine brand? So, for example, you're already in the inoculation site, you find out that this is the specific brand and you don't want to be inoculated with that. How does this end? I mean, can you wait for, or do you go back to the end of the line like they were saying or proposing?
Well, it's the same policy, Sean. Secretary Roque said that an individual still has the right to say no to a vaccine if he or she doesn't want to be vaccinated with a certain brand. But once this individual decline the usage of that particular vaccine, he or she will also lose his privilege to be part of the priority group. It means that he will be last on the line for the vaccine.
All right, thanks for clearing that up, Mase. Moving on to another topic, the West Philippine Sea this time. Did the palace have any reaction to reports that there's still more than 260 Chinese vessels and I think even Vietnamese vessels moored in within our EEZ, our exclusive economic zone?
Malacanang said that these reports have yet to be confirmed. They are still waiting for information from the National Task Force of the West Philippine Sea. So as of the moment, they cannot give reaction about this particular issue.
All right, and there was no public address today by the president. Is it going to be tonight then?
No, it's once again postponed. There won't be any talk to the people tonight, Sean. Secretary Roque said that it will be moved tomorrow.
All right, looking forward to that. Maricel Halili, thank you so much for joining us live from Mandaluyong City. And the 3 government agencies flagged for continuously releasing wastewater into the Manila Bay have vowed to immediately act on the matter. Shaila Francisco has the story.
The Environment Department and the Laguna Lake Development Authority conducted water sampling in this part of Manila Bay on Tuesday morning. Both agencies want to ensure that the 6 sealed outfalls are not releasing wastewater into the area. The DNR earlier issued cease and desist orders against the Public Works Department, the Philippine Navy, and the Cultural Center of the Philippines for supposedly releasing wastewater into the bay. Back in February, the three agencies were ordered to seal the outfalls to prevent further discharge. Results from water sampling conducted prior to that showed that coliform levels in the area were still far beyond the standard number for bathing. But upon inspection in April, no corrective measures had been done by the three government agencies. Officials from the DPWH explained that they are only releasing rainwater into the bay. When asked whether they have a sewage treatment plan for their office, the DPWH did not respond directly, but claimed that some establishments may have illegally tapped their drainage pipe to release wastewater.
Kami nga ang naglilinis ng Manila Bay. Bakit kami naman magtatapon ng madumi dito sa Manila Bay? Hindi namin iniiwasan yung cease and desist order na yan. Gusto lang namin ipaliwanag na hindi dapat kami ang addressan yan.
DNR Undersecretary Jonas Leones said that the cease and desist order was only addressed to the DPWH because they are in charge of the drainage pipe. But this does not necessarily mean they are the ones who release the wastewater. Despite this, the DPWH agreed to cooperate with the DNR on the matter. For its part, CCP has told the DNR that they are already upgrading their water treatment facility to address the issue. The Philippine Navy, meanwhile, said they will build a temporary septic tank while waiting for the construction of their sewerage treatment plant. Shaila Francisco, we are One News.
Here are other stories we're keeping our eyes on. The Defense Department is expecting the arrival of 2 T-129 attack helicopters in September. These are going to be from Turkey and to be followed by 4 more units. DND spokesperson Arsenio Andolong says the aircraft will be acquired under a contract worth $269 million or almost 13 billion pesos. Several malls in Valenzuela City have received safety seals from the Trade Department certifying their compliance with COVID-19 protocols. DTI Chief Ramon Lopez says they are considering to give incentives to the establishments, including an additional 10% capacity. And First Pacific Investments officials visited the Tondo Medical Center earlier today to provide food for health workers. The organization is set to distribute food to over 3,000 frontliners across 19 hospitals as part of First Pacific's 40th anniversary celebration. And actor Elliot Page is all ready for the summer as he shared a shirtless poolside snap. The Umbrella Academy star is all smiles in this Instagram photo, which he captioned with hashtags transjoy and trans is beautiful. Page was flooded with positive comments from his fans and celebrity friends. The 34-year-old Hollywood star came out as transgender back in December. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.